नमस्कार दोस्तों, वेलकम टू माइंड्स ऑफ यूपीएससी। टुडे वी आर कवरिंग important article from the Indian Constitution which are very much relevant for UPSC prelims 2025. You must have to remember the preamble, that is, we the people of India having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign socialist secular democratic republic. After that, important in part 1, union and its territory, you have to focus on article 1, that is name and territory of the union, that is India, that is Bharat is the union of state. Article 2 talks about admission or establishment of new states. If you want to make new state just like Telangana, you have to amend article 2. Then article 3 talks about formation of new state and alteration of areas, boundaries and names. It means article 2 and 3 both goes hand in hand if you want to create a state like Telangana, or you can say any other. After that, let us look at part 2, talks about citizenship. Article 5 to 11, citizenship at the commencement of and power of parliament. After that, moving towards part 3, that is fundamental right. You have to remember all the important articles related to fundamental right because it is one of the important chapter of Indian Constitution. Article 12 talks about definition of state. Then Article 13 talks about laws inconsistent with fundamental rights. Article 14 talks about equality before law. Article 15 talks about prohibition of discrimination, and Article 16 talks about equality of opportunity in public employment. For example, the reservation has been created under Article 16. Moving ahead, Article 17 talks about abolition of untouchability. Article 18 talks about abolition of titles, just like Maharaj or Raja, Maharaja, and more such titles has been abolished under the Article 19. In Article 19, protection of certain freedom like freedom to speech, freedom to assembly, freedom to form union, and many others. Also, there is a reasonable restriction on such freedom. Moving ahead, in Article 20, it protection in respect of conviction. If you are convicted, you have some protection provided by fundamental right of part 3. Moving ahead, Article 21, protection of life and personal liberty. Article 21A, right to education, has been a fundamental right as well. Article 22, protection against arrest and detention. Article 22 and 23 and 24 talks about right against exploitation. 25 to 28 talks about freedom of religion to freely profess, propagate your own religion. Article 29 and 30 talks about minority in terms of linguistic and religious minorities as well. Cultural and educational rights. Article 29 and 30 talks about cultural and educational rights of minorities. Article 32 provide right to constitutional remedy. It is also known as one of the most important article as per Bhimrao Ambedkar. Moving ahead, DPSP in part 4. UPSC has already asked question that DPSC has mentioned in part 3 or part 4. So you have to remember such questions, such part as well. Moving ahead, Article 36 to 51 mainly deal with DPSP. More specifically, if you want to remember a few Article 39B, 39C, it talks about distribution of material resources. Article 40 talks about organization of village panchayat based on Gandhian principle. Article 44 talks about Uniform Social Code, UCC. It has been in news for the last 5 to 6 years. Article 48 talks about protection of environment. Very, very important. Protection of environment deals in Article 48. Then fundamental duty, very, very important. It has been created in 1976 by 42nd Amendment Act, Constitutional Amendment Act in 1976. It has been formed under recommendation of which committee? Mention in comment which committee has been responsible for bringing in fundamental right. Part 4A, Article 15A deals with fundamental duties. How many fundamental duties are there? Mention in comment section. Moving ahead, union government. Let us look at article of union government, president and vice president. Article 52 to 78 deals with mainly president, or you can say vice president. Article 53 talks about executive power of the union. Article 54 and 55 talks about election of president. 61 talks about impeachment of president. 72 talks about pardoning power of president. 76 talks about Attorney General of India. Can anyone mention who is currently the Attorney General of India? Anyone remember the name of Attorney General? Moving ahead, 76A, Solicitor General of India, amended in 1960. 76 and 76A. Attorney General can take part in the proceeding of Parliament as well. After that, Parliament, Article 79 to 122. Parliament means Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha as well as President. Mainly Article 93, the House of the Parliament shall have a Speaker and a Deputy Speaker. Which Article? 93. UPSC has already asked question in previous year related to an article related to Article 93. Moving ahead, Article 110, Money Bill. The question has also been asked on this article. Article 112, Union Budget. The question has already on Union Budget as well. Article 123, Ordinance Making Power. You have to remember 123 and 213. Just have to reverse the number 1 to 2 and 2 to 1. 123 talks about ordinance making power of president, and 213 talks about ordinance making power of governor. Let us move ahead. Let us talk about state government. Article 153 to 167 mainly deals with governor and CM. Article 53, governor of state, it talks about governor of states. Article 161 talks about pardoning power of governor. Then Article 163, very, very important, Council of Minister to aid and advise governor. What? Council of Minister to aid and advise governor. It means Council of Ministers advice are binding or not. This has been a trouble for Supreme Court and High Court to decide on the particular matter. Article 165, Advocate General for the state, similar to 76 article, that is Attorney General of India. Here Advocate General of the state. Moving ahead, 169 talks about abolition or creation of Legislative Council in the state. Please mention how many states in India has presently Legislative Council. If you want to remember a trick, I can share a trick. Let us see. Jukam, TB. These are the 7 states which had Legislative Council, but Jammu and Kashmir is no longer state, and there is no LC as well now. So we are only left with UKAM TB. Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka, then A stand for Andhra Pradesh, M stand for Maharashtra, T for Tamil Nadu, and B for Bihar. If I am wrong, you can comment as well which are the 6 states presently. UQAM TB. Moving ahead, let us see Article 178. The Legislative Assembly of every state shall have a speaker and deputy speaker. If you want to compare it with Speaker of Parliament, you can compare with Article 93. Article 93 here Article 178, Speaker and Deputy Speaker. Moving ahead, Article 200 is very much important. Power of Governor to reserve bill for the consideration of President. This has been an issue. Recently, Supreme Court has revoked the power of Governor of Tamil Nadu. There has been a contentious issue between Tamil Nadu state government as well as Governor of Tamil Nadu. So Supreme Court has invoked and modify Article 200 for this particular purpose. Moving ahead, Article 213, Ordinance making power of the governors. We have already seen 123 and 213. Moving ahead, let's talk about Judiciary. Supreme Court, Article 124 to 147. Article 124 talks about establishment and constitution of Supreme Court. Then Article 129 talks about Supreme Court to be a code of record. It means it can punish for contempt of court. Article 129 and Article 215. 129 talks about Supreme Court as a court of record. 215 talks about High Court as a court of record. Moving ahead, Article 131 talks about original jurisdiction of Supreme Court. Article 132 talks about appellate jurisdiction in constitutional matter. Article 136 talks about special leave petition. Article 137 talks about review power. Article 142 talks about enforcement of decrees and order of the Supreme Court to ensure complete justice. ठीक है, Supreme Court can pass any decree or any order. It means it can play a role of executive. It can play a role of legislative or legislature to ensure complete justice in any case pending before it. Article 142 is very important. If you want to remember, if you are remembering the Babri Masjid case, Article 142 has been invoked and a special land has been given to the mosque for creation of the mosque. Let's talk about High Court. Article 214 to 231. Article 214 talks about High Court. There will be a High Court for a state. Article 214 talks about High Court to be a court of record. I have already mentioned 129 and 215. One, 29 and 215. You have to remember those both article. Moving ahead, Article 226 talks about power to issue writ petition or power to issue writ has been mentioned in Article 226. Then Article 227 talks about superintendence over subordinate court. It is very much important power which has been assigned to High Court, that they can superintendence over subordinate court. And High Court don't want to leave such superintendence or such power. Moving ahead, center and state relation. Let us see Article 245 to 263. 246 mainly talks about legislative relation, or you can say subject distribution between union and state. There are three lists which has been mentioned here: union list, state list, and concurrent list. Concurrent list, in anyone can make laws on concurrent list, but if a union is making any law on concurrent list, then the laws which has been made by states will be redundant. Article 256 and 263 talks about administrative relationship between center as well as state. Let us look at Article 262. It mainly talks about adjudication of dispute related to what relating to waters of rivers or river valley. It means if you want to solve Kaveri issue, you have to mainly deal with Article 262. Moving ahead, Article 263, it talks about provision for an interstate council. Article 263, you must have to remember Article 263, interstate council. Please mention first interstate council has been formed in which year, and it has been formed after a recommendation by a particular committee. Can you mention the name of that committee as well? Let us look at Article 270. Taxes levied and collected by the union and distributed between the union and state. Levied and collected by the union and distributed between union and state. Article 270. Let us move ahead. Emergency provisions. Article 352 talks about national emergency. Article 356 talk about president rule in case of constitutional machinery failure in the state. Moving ahead, Article 360 talks about financial emergency. Very, very important, financial emergency. Let us move ahead. Constitutional bodies. Article 324 has been talking about Election Commission of India. Article 280 talks about Finance Commission. Article 148 talks about Controller and Auditor General, CAG, Office of CAG. Article 338 talks about NCSC, and Article 338A talks about NCST. Article 340 talks about Backward Class Commission, and Article 338A has already been talked about NCST. 338B mainly deals with, or you can say it talks about NCBC. It means 338 mainly deal with NCSC, 338A NCST, 338B NCBC. You must have to remember all these three articles. And Article 340 talks about Backward Class Commission. There has been a commission headed by Kaka Kalelkar in 1950s and 60s. So you must have to remember the Kaka Kalelkar Commission as well. Moving ahead, Panchayat and Municipalities. 243 to 243O mainly deals with Panchayat, and 243P to 243ZG talks about municipalities. Iske moving ahead, there are some miscellaneous article which you must have to remember. Article 368 Constitutional Amendment, Article 370 Special Status to Jammu and Kashmir, which has not now been abrogated. Still पूछा तो जाता ही है. Article 370. Let us move towards Article 371 and 371 to 371J, special provision for states. Let us say 371A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Article 371A mainly talks about special provision with respect to Nagaland. B talks about Assam. C talks about you can say Manipur, yes. D talks about Andhra Pradesh, and it is basically before bifurcation that has been happened in 2014. AP has been divided into AP and Telangana state. Article 371E also talks about Andhra Pradesh. Article 371F talks about Sikkim. G talks about Mizoram. You can also remember Ramji. Then what about H? Arunachal. चलिए H. Arunachal, the H represent here 371 H. Then I stand for Goa and J stand for Karnataka. Very very important, you must have to remember all the articles. We are left with 371. Mainly 371 talks about Maharashtra and Goa and special responsibility of the governor for equitable development of Vidarbha, Marathwada, Saurashtra and Kutch region. That has been mentioned in 371. How many regions are there in 371? Maharashtra, Vidarbha region as well as Marathwada region. These both region are very much water deficit, as well as if you talk about Gujarat, Maharashtra and Gujarat. The region of Gujarat are Saurashtra and the another one is Kutch. You must have to remember in map as well where does Kutch lies and where does Saurashtra lie. Moving ahead, talking about, you can take a screenshot as well. Okay, moving ahead, talking about union territories and their administration. Article 239 talks about administration of the union territories. Article 239 talks about creation of legislation, or you can say legislature for union territories. And the legislative assembly of Delhi has been constituted under Article 239A double A. Okay, this is all for today. We have already seen almost all the important articles from Indian Constitution. If you have any doubt regarding it, you can comment in the comment section. Also, you have to mention all the answer which has been asked by me during the session. This is all for today. If you want to see other lectures created by me, I have created a series of Zero to Hero, as well as I am also at day 46 of 75-day challenge for prelims 2025. If you want to have your journey on the right track, you can follow the 75-day challenge as well. This is all for today. Thank you everyone.